Hi, what's going on today? Hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to be going over my um, Find the Redstone map, which you can find on Planet Minecraft. Um, right here, this is where you can get it, and this is the Java edition, and you can download right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the Java edition, like kind of the solution to work through it. And I'm going to go through the bedrock and kind of show maybe some differences in the redstone because there had to be a couple minor changes when I put it over to the bedrock edition, but the tutorial should remain the same. I'll put some timestamps down in the description so you can find it whether or not you want to check out the bedrock edition or the Java edition. So now I'm gonna switch over to back to Minecraft and I'm gonna show you what's going on. So hold on just one second. Alright, I'm back. Alright, we're back down to the game. And so right now I'm on Java Edition right now, and we're just gonna start out with stage one. So this is where you're gonna spawn in, and this should be the lobby, or kind of like the stage selections. We're gonna go to stage one, each library. Okay? So our hint is even ancient books still hold value. And so what you're gonna do is if you navigate over here, there should be a set of stairs. And what you're going to notice, the first thing you're going to notice, of course, if you come down the stairs, is a lectern. And as you explore around, there's not much. What you need to do is you're going to notice these entryways. And of course, there's nothing over here. So the place we need to go is, if you look hard enough, there should be on this side a set of lines that go down. And that's how you can know you're in the right place. Go inside the door, you're going to find the ancient book. Okay? You take this ancient book, and you're going to walk over here, open it up, and just turn the page, and it should teleport you back and open up to the next stage. And what I recommend is video settings should be under chat settings and turn off commands only hidden. So you should hide the chat. So that way, if you type in the chat option is disabled. So if I go to stage two, you only see the stage 2 Himeshaft, find your diamond, display your trophy. And so you don't see all the extra command stuff. And it's very easily turned back on if you just go to options, chat setting, and go back to shown. But I'm going to turn that off so we don't get all the command block outputs. Okay, so what I recommend is grabbing the torch. You can grab more than one, I'll just grab one, and you're going to want to, and make sure that you are in peaceful mode because there'll be a lot of monsters because they kind of made this dark for a reason. So if you go over here to this dark area, you can see that your diamond is right here. There's your diamond. So you're going to take your diamond and you're going to display it right here on this item frame. Cool. So that's good, and then the next stage should open up because if you notice, these doors are closed. Right here, they're closed for the next stages. So the next stage is stage 3 called Witch's Hut. Okay, Witch's Hut. Where's enough water when you need it? So we need to know. If you explore the house, you'll find this cauldron. Proceeding left, you have a water bottle. And you'll find a water bottle, and so that means there needs to be at least a minimum of 3 water bottles to fill a cauldron. And so you know, if you jump over here and jump down here, you'll find another water bottle. And the last one should be back up on the house. I should just get up on the house. So if you can navigate, there's plenty of great spots to get up on the house. You'll find your last one here. So you need to navigate back down, back in here, and place your water bottles in here. And once it fills up, it should teleport you. Perfect. And then if we walk back over here where I was earlier, you'll see that stage 4 is closed off. You'll see that I just named it question mark for this very reason, because yeah, it's a water level. If I put water level, you probably skip it. So you're welcome. You also get slowness, so it's pretty fun. So if you swim over here, you'll notice all this coral. There's a trapdoor, and so you think this is the right spot, but it's not. It kills you because it's over CC. So let's go back and try this again. Okay. So middle of this level. So you're gonna swim, and you're gonna notice there's a little tunnel, especially if you're on this one. So that's why you want to do it in a later version, probably after the Aqua update, but so you can actually swim like that. But I just recommend doing it in 1.18 because that's the one that I made it in. So now we have stage 5 broken circuit. Okay, this one's going to be an interesting one because you don't start with anything, and you can see over here, this is the way that you escape. The redstone circuit appears to be broken. And there's a little lamp to tell you that you've successfully completed the circuit, and you have chickens. You have these bone blocks, you have sand, dead bushes, and a chest. And in the chest you have a diamond pickaxe and some seeds. So what I would do first is plant your seeds and go into the mine. And your first instinct might be to, let's break these. Oh no. I need to fix that. That's really weird. I did not get a lot of sticks. Shouldn't happen. Why did I not get any sticks for that? That's probably one thing I need to probably fix. I didn't realize that was a bug. But at least I know now. Okay, I'm just gonna, I'll fix that in a second when I need it. So you planted the seed, you got your pickaxe, the next thing you want to do, your first instinct might be to build a lever, but you can't because all the cobblestone is, slabs, and that's not going to be very helpful. So what you want to do is you want to go down in the mine and notice this redstone, and so you're going to take it, and there should be more than plenty, depending on, with one block you should have enough. But I put extra just in case, whatever and stuff. And you're going to want to get, let's see, there should be, no, this should be the right amount of diamonds. What you want to do, you're going to want to craft two different things. So you want to go over here and you want to craft a sword, and then you want to also craft a shovel. I'll get into why we need a shovel in a minute. So you want to go over here and you want to mine all of this string. And let's see, should be more than enough. So if we walk back over here, I'm going to activate this pressure plate again. And your hint is, I hope you're a good shot. Because what we need to do, we need to build, if you haven't figured it out already, a target block. So you can shoot it and activate the redstone. So we're going to need some bone blocks. Let's just grab a couple of these. And we're going to need this because we need to craft arrows. So we need flint, feathers. So let's go over here and kill these chickens. 2 feathers, that should be enough. Put the sword away. And then to make an arrow, we're going to need flint. Okay, great. So I finally got the flint. Let's see. So now we need sticks, but for some reason we didn't drop enough because we got really unlucky. So that's another bug I'll need to fix. I'm just gonna. I need to. 1 second. I'll be right back. Whatever. Why did I say that? Let's see. Show. See. Okay, I'm back. So I had to give myself a couple sticks because we got really unlucky and all of the bushes did not drop enough sticks. That's going to have to be fixed later. So what I want to do is craft ourselves an arrow. Got ourselves some arrows, and now we need a bow, which we got from the string we got from the mine. Cool. So we got the bow now. The next thing that we need is a target block to shoot. So what you're going to need is to grow this wheat. And what you got is, earlier I got some bones. We're going to take the bones and we're going to craft it into bone meal. And we're just going to grow the, until we have enough. And so to craft a hay block, not a hay block, we need to craft target blocks. We go down to here, target block. We need a hay bale and 4 redstone, and which we have plenty of. Once all this grows, we should have more than plenty. Okay, so we're going to craft a hay block, which is just 9 hay, and then we're going to take the 4 redstone and perfectly got the target block. So now all we have to do is place it here and shoot it with a bow. And perfect. Now it should unlock the next stage. Next stage should be right here. Stage 5. Oh no, that's just what we're on. So stage 6, the bolt. Okay, interesting. So here's the interesting thing about this one. You're going to present it with a number lock, not a number lock, a combination lock. When you do the combination lock, the light should turn off and this vault door should open. And if you look closely, this book is really, really boring story. But if you look closely, you'll find the hint. And the hint should be right there. So Eastern, top right, and that's because they're capitalized, and then right corner. Eastern, that shouldn't be right. That's probably another bug because the passcode should be Western, top right, and then bottom right. And that was supposed to be the hint. But that's another bug I need to fix because that should not say Eastern Forest because it's Eastern, top right, and bottom right corner. And you should be able to do it quickly. So you do it just below the redstone, perfect. The redstone will activate. But if you couldn't figure out the password from the hint, there should be a hidden barrel here with an iPass tool. It's not going to work now because I already did it. So if you break this wall block, or you can just place it directly on the wall block, it doesn't matter. So if you look through here, you can see the redstone circuit. If you push the button, let's actually see this one. There should be, it damages the circuit, and then the door would open. And then you come in here, here's just like a fun little bolt, and then you're going to push this button and you're going to tick back, and it's going to unlock the next stage. So if we run down here, we should be on stage 7, Invisibility. And, oh, that was odd. Okay, so stage Invisibility, you have a barrier mine, but you should be able to walk. Okay, so let's just go back over here, and I'm just going to show you the maze this way. It should be easier. Go down this way, down, 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 over, over. So the trick is going to be going straight down that way, but actually there's a hidden spot that you go down, over, and you're going to go all the way back to the wall, but don't be tricked to go this way, because what you want to do, you want to go all the way down this way, go all the way down this way, and down, but don't be tricked to go back all the way back this way, because you want to go through here. Cool. So I'm going to go back to survival, and we're going to go back to check settings and turn this off. Cool. Next setting should be up. There's 10 stages total. And if you guys want to check this out, it'll be Planet Minecraft, where I put the download. So now stage 8, find the button. If you like it, let me know what you think down below in the comments. And let me know if you'd like to see more things like this. So we're going to explore this swamp, and we're going to find the button. And if you look through the thing, there should be a button on this tree. So don't be confused by this tree, but go down to this tree next to this little mushroom and this bigger mushroom. It's going to be hidden right down there. And that's it. You just find the button like the map was inspired. So this map was kind of inspired by Find the Button, but a little more complicated than just Find the Button. So I wanted to stick a little reference to the Find the Button. Stage 8, hard spot. So this one you're just going to find a lot of buttons, and if you push them, there should be one. I don't know. I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's just gonna kill you. I didn't keep track of all the buttons. There's a lot of different ones that do them, and I would explore them. You never know. There's all kinds of fun little things that happen. When you push the buttons, the correct one should be right over this one right here. But how you figure that out is one of these buttons will teleport you high in the air, and you can look down at all the different circuits, and you'll see that one of them is different, and you'll see that one was the correct one. So now we're going to go down to, so that was the second last stage, so now it's stage 10, ID card. Okay, so stage 10, we need an ID card. So dear employee, did you forget your ID card again? So what you need to do is find an item exclusive to beating this game. Good luck, your boss. Okay, So essentially over here is, we insert the ID card where we need to go through here. And essentially that's how it works. You need to craft the ID card that goes in here, and we'll take this obsidian. And the hint is, let's see, to this hint. So did you forget your ID card? And so within here, your hint's right here. So what you need to do is find an item exclusive to beating this game. And an item beating the game is when you're going to go kill the Ender Dragon. You need and I need an Eye of Ender. So you need to collect all this obsidian. You need iron, shovel, 2 sticks, and if you look down here, there's a barrel where you get a feather, stick, cobblestone, and another obsidian. What you need to do, you need to complete this portal because we need to go to the Nether like we're beating the game. But we don't have enough. We'll get to that in a minute. You also know there's an ender pearl here. And I'll also get to how to get that in a minute. And right over here, we have an anvil and 3 pieces of string. And we're going to need that for a bow that's going to shoot this over here. So the first thing we need to craft is a lever. Oops, that's backwards. So you're going to take this lever over to this suspicious block here. Open that up and it's going to open a secret room. And here you're going to find more sticks for what you need to craft, more obsidian, and some golden carrots that you can take off me if you like. We're going to need a diamond sword, and this armor. Unless you want to challenge yourself and not get the armor, but I just thought for simplicity's sake it makes sense. So, and then here's a secret shulker box where you can get golden apples and a potion of fire resistance, which is going to make your life 100 times easier. So we're going to complete this portal, and but we can't ignite it because all we have is this iron. So we need to go up here. You need to jump and break this torch and get out of the way. And then we're going to need 2 pieces of flint because we need to craft arrows to get that ender pearl, and we need another flint for the portal. Okay. And then we need to craft a bow. That's not right. Craft a bow. Okay. And then this bow is really interesting because we need to take the bow over here and shoot this item from it. And the ender pearl should pop out and float to us. Cool. And just keep a note, I did believe I turned on keep inventory, so that should be on. So if you do die in this next stage, you won't lose all of your stuff. So we're gonna just ignite this portal. We're gonna go in, and when we go here, it should take us to the Nether, and then the Nether, next up should be a shower. Alright, now that we're out, we can go back through. So there we're going to see this sign to turn off peaceful. You'll see why in a minute. So let's turn to normal and walk in these pressure plates. It should teleport us to, if it'll load, it should teleport us to the Nether Fortress. And so we can drink this fire resistance potion. And all we need is just one, all we need is one blaze powder. One back. Oh man. We walk down here. Will they chase us? We didn't get a blaze powder. Not one. Perfect. We got 2. That's all we need. So let's leave and teleport back to our portal. And our portal is going to take us directly back into the puzzle. Right, and so now what we need to do is craft blaze powder. And in the crafting table, you need 1 blaze powder and 1 ender pearl. Okay, so now that we got the ender pearl, or not ender pearl, sorry, Eye of Ender, we're going to go over here to the this. And we're going to throw this in and push the button. But nothing happens. And that's because, let's see, where's that book? Oh, I put the book over here. So if we look at this book, in the book it's going to say digit for your ID card. And so that's really important because if you go over here to this anvil, and if you ever need XP, you should be able to step on here and it will give you another level. Okay, so I'm going to throw this in here and type it exactly like you see in the book. So ID and capital card. And then you're just going to spend your XP and get it. And now, when you right click in here, push the button, it should open. And push the button, and there we go. Thanks for playing. And if you want to go to stage selection, you can. And this will teleport you to the first level. And there we go. So now, if we go back into here, I'm going to turn back on the chat settings. And let's see, 1 second. And let's game mode and creative. So look around here. I just created a simple seamless door. And so if we look over here, if you break this block here, and then break this, it'll open. So if we get a redstone block, and put it right there, the door opens. And we'll get to more why it works. And then the redstone's of course just simple over here. It's just gonna it's gonna clear your items and teleport you. So each stage you start fresh. And so when you go to the first stage over here, which is the library, when you put your book in here, it's going to set the block of redstone, and that's what's going to open the door. It's the redstone where I showed you where we opened up the floor and put the block of redstone. So it's going to open the door every time you complete the circuit, which is right here. So when we put the book in, it's going to teleport you and place a block of redstone to open the next stage, which is right over here. And when you join the level, interestingly enough, so this is going to be the title command and a subtitle command. So if you do /title at P or add a all or whatever you want to do, and then you want to do title, which is going to make it big, and you can say whatever you want. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's right. So we need to do /title at P title, which is going to appear the big title. We're going to do 2 curly brackets and title, colon, and then 2 parentheses, which you need to write in there. And parentheses around title. That should work. No, that didn't work. Text, colon, text. Should be it. This is title at P, title, oops, title, curly brackets, text, colon, our message, and then we should put this in quotations as well. Oops. Title. Okay, perfect. So you need a title at P, title, and text. So let's just hit enter, and then it's going to show it up on the big screen. But if you need a subtitle, I don't believe it's going to work. So no, it's not going to present it because you need a title and a sub. For a title to form, you need a subtitle. For a subtitle to form, you need a main title. So that's what we can see right here. So if we go in here, oh, here, let's turn to peaceful. I hear slimes. Okay, so when we go in here, what's happening over here is if we push this pressure plate, we get a pickaxe, and all that is pickaxe, and it's the same command as before. And then you get your diamond over there, and all this is when you put it into an item frame, it just links to a comparator that leads out to a teleport and a place command. And then you're going to open up another stage, and then the next stage is going to be the witch's hut. You're going to get your 3 bottles, and you're going to go in here, and in here you're going to see when you do the comparator, it's going to open up, and it's going to... Oh, right, I moved it all the way over here. So when you get 3 bottles and that means it's full. It's going to put out a redstone circuit. So if we break this, let's give us a water bottle. It's not going to give us. It's not going to give us a signal that goes all the way. Put it in. The signal's going to go a little further, and then all the way. It's going to give you a full signal and teleport you. We go back. Okay, same thing for the water level. The water level should be here, so that's not right. It should be over here. So you get your stage, your subtitle, and then your. I forgot that I added water breathing. That's interesting. I wrote the command wrong. And then you're gonna get slowness. Slowness, yeah, that's it. That's how you're gonna get. And then of course when you finish, it's gonna set the redstone block, and then your title command teleport, and it should also clear your effects, so you no longer have slowness. And over here, this is interesting because you can see down here, there is an observer block. And that observer block, when detected with the trapdoor, it's going to present a title, and it's going to kill you. Easy enough. And it's going to send you back to the stage without opening up this level. To actually clear everything over here is simple. So it's just going to go up here and turn on the light, which probably these need to be set on a delay so you can see the light first. And you're going to clear everything in your inventory. It's going to teleport you back to the stage selection, and it's going to open the next door. And the reason it clears it, so when you're ready, you have to clear inventory for the next level. And then it's going to teleport you all the way over here to the vault. So when you spawn in, of course, there's your bypass tool, and over here is going to give you one of the books. And of course, it's going to be your hint and the level title, and over here is our buttons. And so it's just a simple, um, um, combination lock. And so when you get to the combination lock, you have to push it fast enough. It turns all three torches off, which turns this off. And when the signal turns off, it's going to take this glass, and it's going to move it from this dispenser through the system back up into here. And then this in turn turns, so this will be turned on, so this will turn off, and the light will turn off. And then this is just the circuit breaker that breaks the circuit, which turns it off, sends the signal down to here, which provides an update to the door. And if we fly over here, provides an update and shuts the door. And so every time a signal is sent like that, it should open the door up. And so essentially, when the redstone turns off, it sends a signal to the jukebox, which signals to the jukebox to the observer that opens the door. And that all is caused by the combination lock. So we go over here. Again, it's just this simple redstone that should clear your inventory, teleport you, and set some block. The next level should be over here. And then yeah, here's the door. And then of course here's invisibility with the simple title commands and the teleport. And of course all the barriers. Good luck figuring that out. And find the button. This one should be right over here. And it is just teleport you and place the block. Nothing crazy. And of course when you join in the same title commands. Invisibility level out, find the button, and then, so when you're teleported way up in the air, you'll see all these commands, and you'll notice that one doesn't work anymore. I decided against that one because if you notice, should be, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. This summons the blaze, but I'd rather be in peaceful because of that one over there, and I didn't think it was necessary. But basically what happens is when you push one of these buttons, teleports you way up in the air, and as you fall, you can see that this circuit looks different. So you can push this button, and it teleports you. Okay. So if we go over here, when you join the level, it's going to spit out one of the books for the clue, and it's going to give you an experience level and a card. So anytime you need more experience, you just jump on this right here. Okay. And then for this over here, simple, just a bow shoots the ender pearl. Because when you shoot an item frame, let's give it an item frame, shoot a bow, and let's just do an ender pearl because I always play level ender pearl. So when you put up an item frame, put the emerald in the, not the emerald, the ender pearl in the unbreak thing, and B, and you shoot at it, it breaks the item out of the ender pearl and it flows down the water. Then over here, if we look at this, it's just a simple little piston door that opens and shuts it here, much like the doors we saw over there. So over here, the only way that this works is if there's an ID card. I think it will shut. No, so it's not. So it doesn't do that. So if you put anything else in here, it won't work because if we look over here, I believe this is called an item filter. So the only thing that can enter this, so you put any item you want in the dropper, but if you push the button, it can't enter the hopper. So essentially, what's happening is you push it in here, it's going to go in here. Oops. It's going to enter the hopper and it's going to go back into the dispenser real quick. And then it's going to spit out this redstone block, which is going to activate the door right here that opens your main door. And then just some teleport. And then I built like a little circuit if you want to check it out over there. And this also ID card. And so basically when you push the button, it goes into the hopper and then back out just by registering that that it went through the hopper and sends out a signal. Okay, so that's my map. And so I'm going to switch over to Bedrock now. We're going to show you. Alright, great. I'm back over in Bedrock Edition now. And if we just go to play, the world should be right here. Okay, great. So now we're loaded in, and everything should be relatively similar. The doors do work a little different. They still set redstone, so they do work a little different. Each level should relatively be similar. I made a few changes because I don't know redstone very well in Bedrock Edition. But I made a couple of changes. Let's see, where did I make changes? If we go over, which is how we change. Oh yes, over here at the vault. So for the vault, I changed it to levers, and the bypass tool, how it works. Let me reset the bypass tool. It should work like this. Let's break that. That's not supposed to happen. 1 second. I had it right the first time. Okay. So the door should shut. Yes, perfect. The door should shut. So you're going to take the bypass tool, which you find in here. And, oh geez, Bedrock controls are clunky. It's going to put the button here, push the button, and it's going to break the circuit, and it's going to go up to the vault. There's one change I made. Oh, and the other change we made, if we go over here to stage 10, I hope you like the invisibility level, and good luck trying to figure that out. Things relatively the same. I didn't do anything major. We go over here. The ender pearl should be right here. And inside the ender pearl, you can't shoot it with a bow. I'll show you. You get We get a bow, and I'm going to shoot this. The item does not come out like it does in Java Edition, so I might need to figure out a new way to find a way to make it a little more difficult to get the out of the item frame. So the ID system works just the same. It's not going to work with other items in there, but if we take it out and put the correct one in there, it should still work the same. It drops the redstone block down, or pulls the redstone block up, and then it opens up the door right here, and you teleport back to spawn, and it's the same thing. Should we change? I think that's about it. I don't think I changed much. Oh yes, over here. No, just over here. Oh yeah, and so I removed one of the gravel over here, because in the Java version there's, but since you don't need to craft a bow, you only need to craft, flint and steel to open up this portal, to turn on the portal, and that's all you need. You just need one flint, so I removed the other flint there. Yeah, everything should relatively be similar. Some of the redstone's a little bit different behind, like, some of the circlets and stuff. As I said, I'm not the best with Bedrock redstone, but let me know in the future, would you like to see more Bedrock maps from me? Or just in general, like, what kind of maps would you like to see on Java Edition? Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a comment. And I'll put the links in the description of the Bedrock and the Java Edition if you want to go download and check them out. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. That's all.